everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and this is what I say about food. Today I'm showing you The Art of Pudding's The King George Christmas Pudding. So it's from The Art of Pudding, and this is called The King George, okay? Now this is a beautiful traditional holiday dessert. This is a real heritage dessert, in fact. It was served at the very first Christmas of the reign of King George. That was his first year of being a monarch, and that's what they served. So this is, he was called the Pudding King because of that. Anyhow, we're gonna do this today, and I got this at my local Harvest Barn Country Markets here. It was a real nice little find I got, and you can find them. There's two locations in Southern Ontario. One is in St. Catharines and one is in Niagara-on-the-Lake. This is from my Niagara-on-the-Lake store. So this, you can find more information about this stuff and their other puddings at theartofpudding.com. And that's what the box looks like. So I'm going to show you how to do this and what's inside of this thing, okay? So you open it up and you're going to find a beautiful Christmas pudding. It's very dense. It's full of all kinds of exotic fruits and citrus peel and brandy and things like that. Apples and pears. I'm going to even give you what there is in here, okay, what they tell me. Brown sugar, sultanas, there's eggs, apples, they use palm shortening, there's wheat flour, currants, raisins, dried figs, orange juice concentrate, breadcrumbs, candy citrus peel, dried apricots, ginger, cherries, brandy, dried mango, dried pear, dried citrus peel. They use cane syrup, baking powder, salt, and spices, okay? That's a whole bunch of stuff goes in there, and that's usually what happens when you make a Christmas pudding. So it comes in this little basin, this little plastic basin, and it's in a plastic wrap. So we need to take the plastic wrap off. Okay, so this is, it smells heavenly. It smells just like my mom's, and here's what it looks like, okay? Now I have on my stovetop a pot with a steaming basket, okay? If you have a double boiler with a steamer in it, that's fantastic. That's what you need. So I'm just heating up this water, and you want the water to come halfway up the basin. This is actually going to be steamed for about an hour. So as soon as it all comes to a crazy boil, you're going to turn it down to a simmer, and you're going to add this guy, okay? 1 hour, and let it just go. You're going to cover it. It's going to go for an hour, and you want to make sure that the water doesn't run dry. So you're going to keep checking it. And in the meantime, we're going to make a nice little hard sauce for it. It's going to be really tasty. See how this goes. So it's come up to the boil. I had to turn it down into the pot, lid on, and start your timer. Hi everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you how to make a cherry brandy hard sauce for desserts. This is especially lovely over the holidays, and it's going to be really nice tonight on our Christmas pudding that we have steaming right now. So let's get started. Okay. So on the box here, it gives me a hard sauce recipe, and I'm going to kind of customize it towards what we have and what we want to use. So it says, calls for 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature, and I'm just going to measure that out into my mixer. So in my mix master, I have 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter measured out, and I'm just going to whip that until it's nice and light and fluffy. We're going to beat it up. Make sure you scrape down the sides of your bowl so that you can finish whipping that up, creaming it. Okay, so I have 1 cup of sifted icing sugar. It's also called confectioner sugar. In that goes, and we're going to combine that little by little, and you're going to make sure that you beat it until it's nice and light and fluffy and fully incorporated as well. So stir in the first part. Add a little bit more. Okay, I've scraped down the sides of the bowl, and I made sure that everything's nice and incorporated, and we're looking good here. Now you have an option here on this box. It says you can use 2 tablespoons of brandy or half a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Tonight I'm going to use, you know, a little bit of both. I'm going to use a little bit of vanilla, and I'm also going to use some brandy. I'm not using just plain brandy. Try using other kind of fruit brandies. This is a fruit cake, right? So you're going to be able to use apricot or peach or cherry. We're using cherry tonight just for a little something different, okay? This hard sauce is not just hard sauce because it has alcohol. It's hard because it's going to be solid in form. You can make this ahead of time and put it in your refrigerator until your pudding is ready. Also, what's really cool about Christmas puddings is that they are usually made way ahead of time, and aged. Some fruit cakes have been aged for 20, 30, 50 years, 100 years. right? So you want to typically, if you're going to make your own, you're going to make it way ahead of time, let it kind of soak and marinate and everything, be happy, and then you serve it up for Christmas or a special occasion. 1 tablespoon. You could also flambe this Christmas pudding at the table if you like. I'm using a really nice vanilla extract here. 1/4 teaspoon, just a little bit. And that'll be enough. So we're gonna mix this until it's well blended. All right, it's nice and combined. I've scraped down the sides and let it finish. So let's take it out of here. It smells awesome. This is what it looks like. Since I used the cherry brandy, it has a little bit of a pinkish hue, and that's kind of cool too. So you want to scrape it off the beater. Don't miss any of it. This stuff is like gold. So we'll just take it out and put it in a pretty little container to serve at the table. It smells so good. So here's the cherry brandy hard sauce. It's gonna be awesome on our Christmas pudding. Light, fluffy clouds of cherry brandy deliciousness. Really, really tasty. It's like an icing. Nice, okay? So that's how you do it. So simple. Okay, so let me just try a little bit for you. Oh boy. There you go. That's what it looks like. Melts in your mouth. You have a hint of that cherry flavor. Light, fluffy, and creamy. That's going to be absolutely fantastic on our Christmas pudding. So our Christmas pudding has been going for just over an hour. I let it sit for just a few minutes. And I'm going to turn it out onto a beautiful serving tray in 1 second. So Mom's got it all fancy schmancy for us here today. She's got all of our Christmas stuff out. So we're going to dump this on, not dump it, but carefully place it onto the center of a nice serving plate. And voila!
Beautiful, beautiful. That looks gorgeous.
And you can put a nice little sprig of holly on it. And that's extra super duper festive.
Yeah,
that's
beautiful.
So here you go. Look at this. It's beautifully moist.
Yeah? It is.
Look at this.
Gorgeous.
This is our Christmas pudding. All right, so we're gonna get some tea, and we're gonna tell you how awesome it is with the beautiful cherry brandy hard sauce we just made. Can't wait. Okay, so everything's all set up. Mom's got all our
tea party, Kim.
Our royal dessert. It's ever so fitting.
Remember when we used to have tea parties when you were a little girl?
Yes, ma'am. I just brought up my tea sets the other day. That was so cute. Okay, so let's do this. Mom's gonna serve it up because she's good like that.
Sure.
I guess we should move the Hallie.
Yes. You can leave it on there. I'm not going to destroy the whole thing yet.
So it's warm and moist, and you're going to use a spoon. You don't need a knife. It's not going to cut like a cake.
No, it'll come out like a pudding, like a thick pudding.
That's why it's called pudding.
There you go.
Okay. Some parmi.
And you can put the hard sauce, on.
And the hard sauce will kind of just melt in here as well. Ooh-wee, look at that. This hard sauce is awesome.
So nicely.
It has that little pink hue because of the cherry brandy we used. I think it would be beautiful. With apricot brandy.
Yes. But cherry's good too.
I haven't had a good Christmas pudding in a long time.
Ages.
So there you go. That's what you're going to be serving up. This beautiful, moist, hot pudding that you just got out of the steamer with this nice hard sauce. I can see it's already starting to kind of melt on there.
That hard sauce is so good.
And we got our tea ready. Are you ready?
Yes. Cheers, babe.
Cheers, Mommy. Ooh, clink. We haven't had a tea party in a while.
That's true.
Usually Aunt Vera would come.
She was funny.
She was fun at a tea party. She's the life of the tea party.
Used to call her Lady Jane Grey.
Oh boy. That's good.
This is delicious. Oh my goodness.
And you don't need a bunch because it's very rich and decadent. Very decadent.
In fact, you should wait a little while after you eat so that you can have more.
And really enjoy it too. Like it's not all confused with all the flavors you just ate. It's tasty.
This is beautiful.
This is very Christmassy. You can really taste the citrus peel.
And it's all so soft and beautiful.
Get some more sauce.
Yes, don't be stingy with the sauce.
No.
I'm gonna have some more too. Oh,
I really taste the
good.
citrus. I'm not mad at that. And I'm happy there's no nuts in it. Because I'm not crazy about nuts in my puddings.
Oh, this is good.
The art of pudding has the art of putting down.
Sauce melting right into the cake.
What were you telling me about the pudding that they had for the Queen that was aged so long?
Oh, on the Queen's Jubilee, I believe it was. Don't quote me. But it seems to me that I heard they served a cake that was 100 years old. That had been, I guess, they kept track of their cakes.
Well,
I must have lots of room to keep cakes
for
that long.
They have room for everything.
50 cakes.
They have room for everything. They've got good storage. See how the sauce is just kind of melting in here? Because the cake is nice and warm, it's just kind of melting and oozing all in here. The pudding is nice and moist.
For me, we could have put another half a cup of brandy on there.
Yeah. Well, and flambe it. Mom.
I usually flambe it.
Mom does that all the time. When we have that. Coat it with extra alcohol, brandy, or what, cognac, or whatever you want to use.
Heat the brandy.
And then light it. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful presentation. And it's extra tasty.
And what you do is you dim the lights and you have your candles on and you bring this pudding in that is the centerpiece of your whole meal.
The pièce de résistance.
And just, it's so exciting for everybody. I like to celebrate things like that.
No, I know. Mom's very frou-frou and thorough when it comes to celebrating.
Dad really enjoyed that when I did that.
Yes, he did.
He loved that.
So, you're... What's that?
He enjoyed the excitement.
The excitement of it all. Yep. So you enjoyed this pudding?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Good job.
You know what a big job it is to make.
It is.
This pudding. I don't think I'll be making it anymore.
No?
This is so good. And it's fast.
It is. It was pretty fast. It was just, all we needed to do was an hour's work, sort of. And it's got the fruit in here is nice and plump because it's been steamed. So that's how you do this. Anyway, this is what we say about the art of puddings, the King George Christmas pudding. Nice stout stuff.
You've got to try this.
And it worked out perfectly. I mean, the instructions
our plates are empty.
But it is rich. Like I don't know if I could eat even another whole spoonful.
I don't think I could have more until tomorrow. Really. It's very decadent, very filling, and very rich.
So I would say you could probably serve 6 people up this one little pudding.
Easily. Definitely, because I don't think most people would want more than what we had.
No.
I don't think you could really eat more.
I mean, your eyes would be bigger than your stomach, and it would be left.
Yeah.
But you just need a little bit of this, and it's a nice after dinner, you know, finishing. Anyhow, that's what we say about it. We liked it, and you can check that out at Harvest Barn Country Markets. Again, those 2 locations, and you can check them out online at harvestbarn.ca. All right, check out Mom's website at ingridturnertoday.com. Follow me on Twitter at cookingwithkime with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and you can find me syndicated on Roku. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going on in your culinary world, all right? Happy holidays from our house to yours. Yeah?
Yes.
Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.
Bye-bye. That was really good, Kim.
I'm glad you liked it.